Hello everyone, it's been a while. Welcome and welcome back. Today we are going to be doing a beautiful page out of these two books here by Maremi's Small Art. This one is last year's Winter Stories. And then also we may be doing, in fact, I think I have one piece from Essenziale background also from last year. So this is Whispers Between the Music Notes. So I apologize for that bang. So I'm gonna get started here. It's been a while. Happy New Year. The reason it's been a while is I've been dealing with a broken left wing, my shoulder, and so I've had to do a lot of physical therapy and healing. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this beautiful piece down. And as you can see, I've already pre-cut one of them so I can show you how to tuck in and do a double tuck in on one of the pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and get some glue on this, avoiding this area so I can still work with it. So I'm sorry I've been away, and I really, to tell you the truth, am just now getting my creativity back. So, and I'm going to briefly shift this over just a little bit. And again, this piece will get down the rest of it. But as I was saying, I haven't felt creative. And even though I've been getting some ideas, I haven't felt like bringing them to fruition. So I didn't want to just come on here and just do any old thing and just slap some things down just to have a video. I'm very methodical and intentional when I put pieces together. Now these little pieces are from mainly, again, from the Winter Stories. This little book here, it's a beautiful book. And even though Marta's got some new books out, I don't have them all. But you don't have to have them all. And I'm just going to play with some placement and see what all I want to do and what all I want to affect. So I'm just going to be laying some things down and seeing how I want them to come across. I love this lace, and what's beautiful about it is you can actually tuck in something. Let me show you this while I've got it. So on this side right here, I can tuck in both sides. But in my talking, I got that side glued down And with Tombow, if you don't act fast, this is the glue that I use, you lose your opportunity. So I thought I had left that undone, but apparently I got some glue on it. But that's okay, because if you do a double tuck in, only this much is going to be visible. So by only doing the one side tuck in, I can actually get more of it to show. And so I'm going to bring this piece down, but tuck it in right there. And I love the way that looks. So maybe this was a happy accident. That's what we're going to call it. Okay. And some of these are scraps from a previous project. So because I know I want this down right here, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Get that down so that way I get more of an idea of the rest of the collage and what I want to do. In doing this, I have to make sure that I'm not working for a long period of time. And the reason is because this hand gets so tired. I'm rebuilding those muscles back the way they were before. And this is acting as if it doesn't want to behave. So we're going to make it behave. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and get this piece of lace down so we know it's a done deal. So sometimes I'll cut my pieces ahead of time, and then that way you guys don't have to spend time watching me do it on film while I'm filming. But I wear out a lot easier for some reason. It took me a couple of hours to fussy cut everything that I did, to find pieces. Just the other day, I had done so much that I wore myself out and couldn't actually film the video. So that's why it wasn't done at an earlier time. I'm going to go ahead and get the bird down, because I know I want him there. And so it's going to take me a bit to get back into it. And it doesn't hurt that I've got some beautiful pieces to work with. This is a scrap from an earlier collage that I never ended up using. And then we've got this beauty right here. Isn't she cute? Gonna place her right there. I'm going to go ahead and get this one down as well. I hope everyone is having a beautiful new year and continues to have a blessed new year. Last year was a bit dicey for me. In November, a lot of you do know already that I broke my arm in mid-November, and so I've been trying to work my way back to getting back to being healthy and strong, and it's been a long road. I never thought it would be this long of a road. Now this piece here, I had originally used some shears that have a ruffled edge to them, and you can see that ruffled edge right there. And so what I did was I only half fussy cut her out. And that's something you can do with your pieces that gives them more interest and intrigue. This guy took me a long time to fussy cut around all those leaves. I want his head to come up above that border. Got Mr. Rabbit here. Beautiful misty winter scene. I wanted to get some of the music notes because we have a couple of songbirds on here. And I believe that is exactly where I want to put it. But let me see. Let me retrieve it after I've dropped it. Let's see. I may, see, I cut along all the lacy pieces because I wanted that ruffled design. And I like that she's peeking out from behind all this and that the bird is coming out from behind as well. So that's where I'm gonna put it. I was thinking it might be too thick, but I think it's going to be just right. So what I do is I cut out a bunch of pieces that I love the look of them. And I look to see what I want to do. Now this guy right here, he's my mom's favorite. So when I saw him, I said, "Oh, I've got to put him on here somewhere." Let's see where we want him. I like him coming down below the border, so he adds some interest. I think that's where I'm going to put him. He fits nicely right there. I do have this little penguin. But I don't want to put too much on here. Now this is my book that's all cut up. I've got a few pieces. Those are the, these right here are the Christmas bulbs. So I don't want to use those. But I've got a box of all kinds of bits and pieces that I just throw to the side and then decide if I want to use them. So let me look through here and see what I've got, because I have an area that I want to use a beauty on, but I'm not sure. I've got a little envelope that I've got all kinds of little pieces. I took Marta's idea that she gave to us about the little envelopes that we can use to keep our scraps, and it has been a game changer. So let me see what I have. Sometimes I already have things that are already fussy cut. And sometimes I don't have them fussy cut. So, let me see. This hand right here doesn't always want to cooperate, and when it gets tired, it lets me know I don't want to do anymore. So bear with me as I get this fussy cut out. This is going to be a very rough cut. So if you want to get a drink or take a break, now's a good time. I don't edit my videos, so you guys can see what I do real time. Even the mistakes, the misspeaks, the dropping of my elements. So I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday, however you decided to celebrate it. Not everyone celebrates Christmas. Sometimes you have Hanukkah, sometimes that rolls around different than Christmas. Sometimes it's around the same time. This year it was a week before. Then there's Kwanzaa. And I don't know if there's any others. If there's any others, leave me a comment and let me know what others celebrate. I'd love to hear it, because I like to hear the different things that people do other than just your mainstream holidays, because not everybody celebrates them, and it's understandable. Not everybody does Christmas. Not everybody does it the same way. I wish we would get away from all the commercialism. That's why I love Thanksgiving, is because it's about family. It's not about buying gifts. It's about good food, getting together, being thankful. So I appreciate your patience as I get back into it. It feels good to get back into it. It feels good to play with the elements and to get new ideas. Marta has a whole lot of books out now. I don't have near all of them. I have quite a few. I think I believe I have all the seasons that she has put out, but I don't have every book of every season that she has done. So I'm not by any means having all of her books. They do sell on Amazon. It's not commission. It's not a paid sponsorship. Thank you for bearing with me as I got that cut out. It's not as good a job as I would have done. And I had my own time. I think I made it. I think I got it. All right, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful artwork by Marta Lepkowska. A beautiful wintry page. I believe what I'm going to be calling this is Winter's Remembrance. That is going to be the title of it. Thank you so much for joining me and being patient with how long I've been away. And thank you so much for all of your thoughts and prayers and your good wishes you've given me over the last couple of months. I appreciate you all. I love you, and have a good night, good day, or good afternoon wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next one.